An outbreak of an unidentified poisonous substance on the border of North and South Korea has left hundreds of United Nations peacekeeping troops in critical condition and hundreds more quarantined. Friday at approximately 2 p.m., nearly 200 UN peacekeeping troops stationed in a demilitarized zone between North and South Korea reported complaints of nausea, vomiting, and loss of consciousness. South Korean medical officials attending to the troops have reported that symptoms flared up suddenly and escalated to a critical condition within just a few minutes. Can you tell me what happened here today?
Well, it was a normal day here, and the UN troops were doing their normal perimeter checks, and suddenly, out of nowhere, they all got sick. They started to become unconscious. They were sick. They were vomiting.
Do you have any idea what this is?
Well, it's not your typical flu. It's biologically engineered by scientists somewhere out there, in my opinion, to hurt people and to cause people to get sick very fast.
While the source of the outbreak is still unconfirmed, South Korean officials have already stated that they believe North Korea is to blame. They believe that the chemical came from a small group of huts just north of the border, shown here in satellite images. Previously, these huts were believed to be farming facilities. South Korean officials now believe that they may be the sites for developing biological weaponry. A hazmat squad of UN troops have been dispersed to search the area of the DMZ closest to the North Korean huts in question. Early reports have shown several dead animal species towards the north, though troops have not been permitted to enter North Korean territory. The pattern does seem to indicate that the closer to the border they get, the more animal deaths they find. South Korean officials are calling this proof that there is something to be found over the border. North Korea is denying any involvement with the outbreak, and they've stated that they are not testing or producing any harmful biological substances. They assert that they know nothing about the animal deaths, and they haven't received complaints of any similar problems within their borders. While more information is being gathered, a makeshift infirmary has been assembled within the demilitarized territory to deal with the large number of affected troops. Medical officials from South Korea and Japan are being rushed to the medical site to treat patients, but resources at the care at the facility are limited. Hospitals in nearby Seoul are standing by to receive patients, but due to fear of contagion, no one is being permitted to leave the site yet.
No one can come in and out. All the UN troops that have been affected are in infirmaries. At this point, everyone is quarantined in the DMZ. We don't know if it's contagious, so we don't want anyone coming in and out of the area.
Diplomatic reaction to today's incident is expected to be swift. The United Nations has convened an emergency meeting of the Security Council to further investigate the situation.